So something interesting happened in a meeting last Friday that I want to share with you. It happened that there were only women there, and one of the women was sharing how she has a young child, and there was a grandfather involved, and he was not allowing her to say no about something. And thus the conversation ensued about women being able to articulate the word no. So one of the things I want to say is that one of the most important and powerful things we have to learn is we children, and I do mean toddlers, is to be able to set that boundary no and to have it be respected. Because if we never get to say no, if you are not allowed to say no to your mother, your father, your grandfather, or whoever they are, their God, um, if you're not allowed to say no, um, it pollutes your ability to say yes. So think about it. If you never can say no when you say yes, is it ever really a yes when you never have the option to say no? So it's so important to teach our very young children from their earliest days about no, no, no one is allowed to touch your body. It's your body. It's sacred, things like that. And that enables them to have a very enthusiastic yes. And you'll see this acted out in people's lives. When their no is respected, their yes will very often be more enthusiastic. So let's do this. January 24th. I will dare to be myself. I, I may be tempted to paste a smile on my face, even though I am angry, in order to please another person. When turning down an invitation, I may want to make excuses so that nobody will be hurt. I may be inclined to cancel plans that I care about without protest because a loved one prefers to stay home and I don't want to make waves. These may be perfectly acceptable choices, and I may opt for any or all of them, but today I will be honest with myself as I do so. I will not pretend to feel what I do not feel or to want what I do not want. Al-Anon does not tell me how to behave. It does not legislate right or wrong choices. But Al-Anon does encourage me to look searchingly and fearlessly at myself, my feelings, my motives, and my actions. I can only learn to love myself if I am willing to learn who I am. Today's reminder: I have a right to want what I want and feel the way I feel. I may not choose to act on those feelings or desires, but I won't hide them from myself. They are a part of me. And the quote is, "This above all, to thine own self be true," William Shakespeare. So I wanted to add a little bit of this to say because I came from an alcoholic family. Sometimes it takes a little bit more work to kind of figure out what the truth is. Um, you have to sit with it. And sometimes it can be like, oh, I don't want to go because I just didn't sleep last night. And I won't enjoy it. I'm too tired. And that other person that you're talking to has to respect you enough to go, oh, yeah, I get it. Sure, no problem. All right. But sometimes it takes some time because it hasn't been modeled in front of you. Um, and a lot of lies and excuses where, just when you've got an addict in your life, you've got a, professional liar. And then that professional liar expects other people to lie for them. So, everybody's got mud on themselves. So to get clean, it takes some work to clean up your act and kind of figure out what it is that you actually think, what it is that you want, and to be at peace with that, even if other people don't like it. Takes some work to get there. All right. Good luck with that.